An extraordinary thing happened one warm Los Angeles morning. Dr. Viktor Ivanov, a highly sought-after plastic surgeon, awoke in his Beverly Hills mansion just as he had awoken every day, and headed straight for the medicine chest. But this morning, unlike every other morning, Dr. Ivanov found two bulbous, flesh-colored mounds in his medicine chest. Dr. Ivanov rubbed his eyes and stared at the mounds and contemplated. He could have sworn he recognized them from somewhere. "Is that you, Vitya?" "Vitya?" This woman's voice conveyed youth, irritation, and quite frankly, an overall vacancy of intellectual capacity. "Give me a minute!" And it hit him. The epiphany. Pam Pardanskian. That's Pam Pardanskian's butt. He'd know it anywhere, as he should.
He'd been injecting her with Botox since she was 17.
Paranoia taking over. He listened for the young woman in the other room. But what is it doing here? Why wasn't it still fastened to the back of Pam Pardanskian? "Vitya, whose butt is that?" Dr. Ivanov strained his confused mind to remember her name.
Tiffany? Bethany? Melanie?
"Sweetheart! I haven't the slightest idea whose butt this is. I certainly didn't put it there." "Where's the rest of her? Where's she hiding, Vitya?" "I promise, honey, it's only you. I'll be right back." Dr. Ivanov raced down to the end of the Santa Monica Pier with his valise under his arm. Quick side-eye to his left, then his right. Pam Pardanskian shifted in her bed and rolled over onto her back. As she did, she felt a strange dip in her mattress. She lifted her ice-packed sleeping mask and opened her eyes as she slowly slinked out of bed and stretched her arms into the air. She felt an odd breeze behind her, and her nightshirt felt looser than usual. She reached back to feel the excess shirt, but instead found a deficiency. A deficiency of butt.
She felt on her leg to her lower back. She felt on her lower back onto her leg. She craned her head as far as she could, and spun in a bit of a circle trying to see.
As she stood before one of many full-length mirrors in her walk-in closet, something was missing. Her butt! Pam is the reigning princess of a reality TV dynasty known for her beauty. She has her own clothing line.
Jona, smooth reality shows and spin-offs, and Georgia Psychophant, fame and fortune, most of all, her most everything she's come to find is her butt.
Pam tried on several outfits to disguise her lack of butt, and didn't find any that worked. She threw on whatever got the job done, despite looking like a complete mess, then left in a hurry. Pam looked up and down the crowded Hollywood street. No one seemed to recognize her. She saw a Starbucks and thought a Frappuccino might energize her and help her figure out this nightmare. Pam couldn't believe her eyes. She watched in shock as her butt was escorted down the sidewalk, away from Starbucks and away from her. "Hey, that's my..." What could she say? And on this crowded street? Why didn't anyone notice that was her butt walking around on its own?
Has the world gone mad?
She pulled out her phone and brought up Twitter. She quickly typed out a 140-character rant about the fugitive butt. She stared down at what she had written, and her finger hovered over the send button. But instead, she erased her tweet. She continued down the sidewalk. Her fear of being recognized was quickly replaced with the anxious dread of not being noticed at all.
Could she go to her agent? No, he wouldn't know what to do. Her manager? No, she would do the same.
Frustrated, Pam Pardanskian headed back to her Hollywood Hills mansion, and then a thought occurred. She pulled out her phone. She knew who was behind this. Kelly Frost. Kelly is a pop prodigy.
She learned the piano at 4, the guitar by 6, then moved on to violin. She learned how to sing in her church choir and made her first #1 single at the age of 12. She also happened to be Pam Pardanskian's nemesis. About 2 years prior to Pam's derriere debacle, Miss Kelly Frost tweeted a disparaging remark about Pam's 3rd season of her second reality show.
A feud has raged on ever since.
Kelly Frost is behind this. She did this. There's no other explanation.
She spewed out several tweets accusing Kelly Frost and felt better.
No, but back on better. But at least she'd done something.
She stared at her phone waiting for a response. She wanted a confession.
But came.
There were non-stop responses, jokes, parodies, memes, and gifs.
How do people make gifts so quickly? My tweets are only 3 minutes old.
Who could that be? She looked around sheepishly.
Pam? Pam Pardanskian? Are you missing something?
She couldn't tell if he was mocking her. The police officer lifted a garbage bag into view.
May I come in?
There it was. Just 2 fleshy mounds again, resting on her kitchen counter. Before he left, the police officer explained to her that the item in question was involved in a high-speed pursuit along Mulholland Drive. The pursuit ended in a wreck. He apologized for the condition of Pam's missing property and for the mess. Finally, he assured her
That for propriety's sake,
he only touched it through the trash bag.
But how? How could she reattach her butt to her body?
they just wouldn't stick.
She wanted to take a break from this whole mess and decided to take a rest. Pam Pardanskian awoke the next warm LA morning just hours after the problem had arisen. But this morning, she felt no dip in her mattress. She felt no breeze in her too big shirt. She reached down and felt behind her. She felt her behind back in its natural spot. It's back! She arrived at her bi-monthly Botox session with Dr. Victor Ivanov
20 minutes late.
and didn't speak a word of the ordeal. After her doctor's appointment, she stopped at Starbucks for a frappuccino. As she pushed through the door, she began to get her confidence back. Pam Pardanskian, princess of a reality TV dynasty, smiled as she waited for her frappuccino to be blended and served. She glanced at a few young women waiting for their drinks too.
All with skinny little inferior butts.